Hey my lovelies, it's your girl Lunar, back again with another video for y'all. So today we are working on the monthly energy forecast for the month of March. So I'm gonna get started, get myself prep. So I feel like March is going to be one of those quick pace months. February was the same way, but this one is going to really get the ball rolling because you got Aries season starting. You have Mercury coming out of retrograde. Also a full moon in Virgo. Then you have Saturn entering Aquarius for a little while before it goes retrograde, but that's not until May. So we have a lot of things that's going to be moving quick, fast, in a hurry. And if you're not prepared for it, then oh well, you're gonna be left behind in the dust. Just saying. But let's shuffle the cards and see what comes out. So cards, what do March have in store for us? Okay. Especially when cards come in reverse. Ugh. Well, we'll take them. Alright, got that out the way. Now let's see what animals come through. And then do so what do we have in store for March? Okay, I just took that one and popped out. Oh, red squirrel. So I'm gonna flip it up, right? Red squirrel, but it showed up in reversal. So red squirrel is about resourcefulness, vigilance, preparation, busyness. So a lot of busy energy within yourself. But hold on, we got Oya popping up for power, Persephone in reversal for cycles. So sirens, temptation, Freya for irresistibility. I love it when she pops up in the reading. Kunyin for compassion, but in reversal. Joan of Arc for faith, I had to remember. And the white woman, white buffalo woman, always switch it around, for peace. Now when I see reversals, usually for me, reversals goes for inner issues. Not issues, more like inner workings. So anything that you have been slowly getting over, so you finally making peace with things that for the past month you been struggling with, but at the same time, you know, yes, I should feel peace at this, but you still want to hold on to some part of it so you can still feel that something. Holding on to an old piece of yourself, and you know you should get rid of it. But when Oya also pops up, Oya is from the Orishas. She is the goddess of thunderstorms, crossroads, the underworld. Pretty much Persephone when I think about it. But because I haven't done a full deep dive in her, but I know it just enough to go with it. Oya is one of them people, if you want things shaken up, you call on her to shake it up for you. If you say, I'm done with this life, oh, really? You are? Boom. She get it out the way for you. Simple as that. If you ask for a change, she's going to make it happen for you. And Persephone is the same way. Even though Persephone goes into the underworld during Scorpio season, she's leaving her old self behind and transforming into herself that she is in the underworld. And it's a beauty. And then at the same time, when she's in the underworld, she's herself. When you go through the darkness, you get to reveal all pieces of yourself that you haven't shown anybody else. And you're like, yes, I can deal with this. Yes, this is what I've been wanting. This is what I need. This is everything for me. And you just reflecting on a lot of things while traveling down this dark road. And you know that light at the end of the tunnel is you're going to emerge as somebody new. And you believing in yourself and slowly becoming peace. And knowing a lot of people are attracted to this new you that's eventually going to emerge out. They see the inner light within you, the inner workings. Your shift of your aura, even around you, is drawn in people who you never thought would have been drawn into you before. So that's how March energy is going to work with you. It's going to be a quick shift that you wasn't ready for, and you got to adjust yourself to it, even though you already been working yourself to it anyway. So it's like your energy is already shifted to you. You as the body, you like, I'm not set for this, but somehow my energy is like, we got this. That's how it's working. You just like, who are you? What is this? And the energy is like, I'm you. So, what's up? And they like, okay, I guess. So you're really having a little talk with yourself. That new energy is just like, we're here. We're going to stay. So, enjoy the ride. Bye, boo-boo. Okay, bye. That's how it's working. I'm really loving my little dialogues I have with myself. But March is full of a lot of things, and I'm really looking forward to it, because even for myself, I feel a good shift coming in March. And also, in a way, March is the new year for zodiac, new solar year. So if you didn't have those goals set for January, come March 21st, you'll be fine. Every season's going here, and you're going to be like, I got this. I'm setting my stuff down. We are going to do this. So that's how this is going to be set up. So you have a new solar cycle coming up. You're going to be prepared for it. And the shifting that you have been doing, you're going to be prepared for it. And I'm looking forward to it myself. So, but that's all I have for y'all. Do know I do have a YouTube page now. So if you want to see the next part of this, head on over to my YouTube page. Hey y'all, it's your girl Lunar, back again with the second half. Now with this second half, I'm going to do a tarot spread and use my Witches tarot deck. And it's been a while since I used this deck, so this is going to be very fun to see how this plays out. I'm gonna just do regular 3-card pull and see how that goes. Better yet, let's break down each of the cards, each of the oracle cards with 3 cards. So we're gonna start with the red squirrel first and pull out. Okay, no message. Those jump out first. Oh man, it's in reverse. Okay, so I'm gonna use this as another part. So actually, I'm gonna show y'all. So we have 6 of Wands in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse. Death card in reverse. Temperance in reverse. The shadow side in reverse, which represents number 15, the Hermit card, if I remember correctly. The Tower card in reverse. And the Star card in reverse. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as well. Hold on real quick. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. But I actually like those cards for Red Scroll, and we'll talk a little bit more about them. But let me get out the rest of the cards for the other ones, and then we'll talk a little bit more. Alright, so what's the cards? 3 cards we need for oh yeah. I like this one. Be a little bit more reverse, so Fool card. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. Sheesh. I guess the Witches cards like to talk a little bit more than I thought they wanted to. So that's gonna go with that. So we had the Fool pop out. 9 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 7 of Swords in reverse. 8 of Swords in reverse. Queen of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. A lot of earth mixed with water energy for Oya here. Okay. Let's see about Persephone. So what's some cards that we need for Persephone? Those came on top as well. I was in the middle. Karma. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, let me show y'all. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. Don't go flying off now. 4 of Swords. 5 of Swords. 4 Wands. Karma. Whew. This is actually pretty deep. Alright, let's get some cards for Siren. The World card in reverse. Okay. You know what? 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Justice. Queen of Wands. 3 of Cups. The Magician. Simple as that. Do I really need any more cards? Let's see. How about we do some cards for Kin Yin. There's some cards that need to be pulled out for her. I feel like Siren and Freya can benefit from these cards right here that I pulled. That's what it feels like. So I'm gonna do that. And then peace. Nine of Swords. Moon card. King of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Alright. And now, let's do Joan of Arc and White Buffalo Woman. What's the cards that need to be pulled for them? We had quite a few major arcana cards that came in for each of these cards. At least 1 to 2 major arcana cards. More like 2 to 3, really. And then Page of Wands. Interesting. So you really got pages fighting against each other. Really, y'all? Let's get one clarifying card for these two. Compromise between one another. That's what it feels like. Coming to this piece. The Page One's like, I could strike you down, but I'm gonna choose not to. So, Queen of Swords. You got the Mint up and Page of Cups. These two working together. Alright. So let's go over this. So you got your 2 pages. Page of Swords. Page of Wands. And then you have Page of Cups. Queen of Swords. These two are working together to get these two right here to come to an agreement, because this one is being irrational while this one's being logical, and both of them like, y'all both got sensible ideas, but let's come to a middle right here. Okay, so that's how that piece is working out, and truthfully that can come towards the end of the month, especially if you having conflicts with money, because you got a lot of mental and money stuff going on here for this month of March, since I'm breaking this down even more. Now, looking at the compassion card, which is Kin Yin, right? You have let me make sure I get it right. 5 of Wands here. 9 of Swords. King of Pentacles with the Moon card. Now, I know we have a full moon March 4th, I want to say, if I remember correctly. Somehow the moon is going to reveal some shady things about this King of Pentacles here. And this person been really been going through it, while you seeing conflicts around them. And each of these represents each of the elements. So you see how the fire one is just waiting, the water one is just rushing in straight in, and the earth one's looking like, I'm gonna just wait until, actually, that's the earth one. Water, fire. That one's just being big, bad, and this one's just like, really, I don't even really care for this, but since this dude is on my back and want to be like, listen, we going in this battle, we gonna get our fight, but I already been through enough, I really tired, leave me the hell alone, let me recuperate, because I've been on some next level stuff, and at the same time, I need a break. Where my vacation at? That's how that's going. Now, when I said that these two, Siren and Irresistibility, benefited from these cards that I pulled, the reason why I said that, because temptation and irresistibility goes hand in hand, and I don't know why that just clicked with me, but it did. And because being very irresistible is like a temptation of sorts, and people are drawn to that, and they like, we want more of it and more of it. And of course, you being on Queen of Wands with the Magician, because that's like double whammy, because Queen of Wands, she's powerful in herself. The Magician here, he's connected to the elements. She's on, listen, I got fire, I got myself, like divine feminine. You got the elements on your side, and knowing the magic comes from within, and you using that to your benefits of being, oh, this me, so I'm bringing next level stuff. That's how that's going. And then money, because you going from Three of Pentacles right here. Let me turn it around. Three of Pentacles, then the Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, back down to the Five of Pentacles. Like, that's a lot of shifting. So money is in flux this entire month. Of course, I'm saying you could start on top like this, or better yet, you can be down in the dumps even with the Five, because Five is all like, I'm gonna just get up and move on. So you trust in how the money flows in, but at the same time, this Justice card is really, so you haven't then with the Six of Swords, Two of Swords, and Three of Cups. This is how I see this playing out. You got your middle people here. Decisions to be made about something. Or you can just walk away entirely from it. And this can involve the money. And I'm laying this, so I'm going to just turn the camera a little bit. There we go. And then at the same time, you got the World in reverse. You're not ready for that endless. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about this. I'm gonna get this down pat one of these days. Because I'm always like to shift, and when I gotta move, I gotta move. But I'm seeing how this plays out, because you got an influx of money, because somehow money plays a part in this middle trio. Okay? And you got to remind yourself that you can, money brings around not bad, more like money hungry people. And with you being so irresistible, knowing the magic that you have, the magic that you will, can draw out a lot of people who's going to have a conflict with that. And you have to make that choice. Either you can continue to use that power in a good way, or you can walk away from it forever. But you know, in a way you don't want to do that because the World card is in reverse. But anything that you do always comes back around, because justice, she sees, even though justice is blindfolded, even though she's not in this one, justice don't see nothing. She just weighs the pros and cons, and with her sword, soon as she swings that down, that's it. So you gotta be the judge, jury, executioner when it comes to something like this. All right, now we're going to move on to Persephone. Now, when I was showing Persephone, the karma card popped out first. So, all karma comes to an end. And speaking of that, you got 2 fours. You got the 4 wands and 4 swords. Now, the 4 swords, mental rest, but the 4 wands is about celebration. You gotta know when to, never mind. Karma's coming out because, for one, you've been doing a little bit too much partying, and now you having a bad benefit of the repercussions because you haven't been getting enough sleep on it. What goes around comes back around. And 10 of Pentacles with the 5 of Swords. Conflict at home. That cycle is going to come to an end because you're getting tired of it. And not always the happiest of homes is always the best, because everybody can put up a facade on how their home life is. And trust me, all it takes is one person to blow it out of proportion for you. Okay? And that's how that goes. That's usually how it goes. It just takes that one person to trigger that one thing that you don't want to talk about, and everything explodes from there. All right? But we're going to move on to the next card, which is Oya. All right? So, the first card that popped out was the Fool. Now, I like when I see the Fool pop out because it means the new journey. Now, you can be doing a new journey on the newest power that you just figured out how to use, or a new investment of emotions, actually. And I say that because you got the 9 of Cups here, then up to the 8 of Cups, and then the 7 of Cups. And why I say a new investment of money, or a new perspective of it, not an investment of money, even though investment of money can play a good part in this too. Because money brings out evil sides, of people like I said earlier. And why? Because you have a lot of greens coming up. So envy, jealousy, people trying to take what isn't theirs as their own. And that can be even with a business, family, relationship, or even a job. You could start something and they can get envious of it and will try to snatch it or try to ruin you in some type of way. Whew. Okay. All right, moving on. No mind. Okay. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Oh, that was the Queen of Swords. I probably said Queen of Cups right there. Okay. Though, like I said, those two working together. But anyway, Queen of Cups, 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Now, somehow these 3 people, you seeing a new perspective on them, because you understand why they act the way that they do. And of course, it's not your fault, because you can't control another person's behavior. You just got to accept the behavior that they have and then move forward with what they have given you. And don't feel bad whatsoever if you even have to cut people off, because sometimes you have to cut people off when you know that you are doing better for yourself and you see yourself at a better standard. So definitely move forward with that if you can. And just take that leap of faith on seeing that new perspective, because it's not wrong. All right? It's not wrong. Now, doing bad lighting. Red scroll next. Now, you had, I'm gonna lay it down because I'm enjoying this style of reading. The Star in reverse, the Tower, the Shadow Side. Make sure you see it. The Shadow Side. Temperance. The Death card. Seven of Wands and Six of Wands. You got a shakeup that you wasn't prepared for, that tossed you in a loop, that leaving you unbalanced in your passion. Now, excuse me. But at the same time, the shakeup has forced you to realize some truths about yourself that you really didn't want to do, but you end up had to do it because it's either you travel down the self-destructive path or, well, we gonna blow it up for you anyway. So you had no choice on this. They forced you out of this comfort zone of yours and you had to run for the hills, because you got yourself in some messy shit that you couldn't get your ass out of. And they was like, you know what, we're going to help nudge this along. Guess what? Get gone out of this right here, right now. And now you're worrying, what can I do to move myself forward? What do my future holds? I'm not sure this is the right path for me to take. And then my money is looking like this, my money looking like that. Well, you can't worry about that. You just got to take that leap and know that eventually you're going to get stable again. You're going to be back on this level. Okay? And at the same time, when it comes to people that who you had conflict of interest with, somebody else is going to see the middle ground for it and help you out with that. Because this is some messy shit. Messy. And you should have walked away the first time, but unfortunately you was like, I don't want to. You was like weighing all your options. I shouldn't. And now you just like, well, karma's coming back around on your ass, and this is what the fuck you get for not running when I told you to run the first damn time. Wow, why did it take me so long to get there? I guess because I had to read the card separately just to see the whole big picture. That's what it is. But the cycle of the moon is playing a part of it. And at the same time, envy, greed, and jealousy. Because somebody wanted something that wasn't theirs. But you can't control that. You can't. You really can't. You just got to take it for what it is, people. You just do. But that's all I have to say on this reading. And whew, that took a lot out of me, y'all. It really did. It really, really did. But I hope y'all enjoyed this, because I really did. And I can't wait to continue to do this, because this is very fun. And I can see myself doing this a lot more. But eventually we're going to have a better setup, so you won't see me sitting on the ground so much and shifting a lot. But that's the only way I like to get a feel for everything and move my own self around. But I hope y'all do like it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the page if you haven't already. And please do share this with your friends so they can get on this as well. I love y'all, and until the next video, bye.